Today I'm gonna be teaching you how to make an FPS counter in less than 5 minutes. Let's get started. So what I want you to do is, I want you to go to the startup UI, add a screen GUI. Why? Because we need the player to actually see the label of FPS. Come on, it's quite logic. And I'm going to set its transparency to something like 1. Let me just scale it a little bit. Alright, let me just bold it. And what I want you to do is go to this video description, press the link and get the model. Now don't worry, I'm going to teach you what it does. I only use this to save you guys time. Alright, make it sure that you add it right below to the text label. By the way, you guys can call it whatever you want, something like FPS counter. Great, now let me just see if it's the real deal. Oh, and by the way, it actually has a small typo right here. It's not render stepped. The render stepped is not the event you guys need anymore. It's actually pre-rendered. I have no idea what the difference is. From what I have heard, it's basically the same thing, just way more optimized. Alright, and as you can see, it works. Now, but how does this work? Well, by definition, the run server is... Oh, did I say? Anyways, the run service is responsible for all of the runtime activity. It sounds complicated, right? Well, we only care about a pre-render event, which is basically going to fire every single frame right before our current frame. Then I generally just expected this to be the render step. Anyways, the formula will be 1 divided by the delta time, where the delta time is basically going to be that tiny amount of time right between the frames, and we use mathrm to cut off those pesky decimals. Come on, nobody likes those decimals. I hated second grade because of decimals. Alright, and what LERP is basically going to do is basically going to interpolate between the maximum and the minimum number of frames that this system is going to reach, or system or script is going to reach. Oh, and by the way, I also create an FPS pooling because it's way more efficient. The system script is going to use pre-existing values for our FPS, meaning that it's not going to have to always create new values. Trust me, it's way more efficient this way. And that's going to be everything.